Gotta take our earrings off, guys. For the good old days. This is Calvin Castine. We're at Northeastern Clinton Central School. It's junior varsity boys basketball time. The Bobcats and the Cougars. It just doesn't get any better than this in the North Country, folks. Casey Richards starts it off with a three-pointer. And the Cougars are on the scoreboard. Here's Sean Burke with the ball over to Steve Thomas. Cross-court pass to Joe Kurowski. Thomas with the rebound. Tipped out by Dubuque. Let's see, you got Jarvis, Dubuque, Richard, Castine, and Miller out there for the Cougars. You got Kurowski, Burke, Thomas, Gardner, and Dupree for the Bobcats. Bobcats coached by Brian Boyer, Rob Guerin, the coach for the Cougars. Miller with a shot. Castine picks it up, and Mike Castine rolls the rim. Thomas pulls it down. Traveling. Alan Carden, Don James are the officials. It's a Saturday afternoon. It's January 8th, Elvis Presley's 65th birthday. And we're here partying with the Cougars and the Bobcats. Mike Castine with a strong turnaround move. And it's a 5-0 Northeastern lead. Second of the 3 games that we're taping on this Saturday. Shot from the top of the key by Dupree took that shot. Cougars lose it. Underneath for Dupree. Cats moving the ball. Kurowski skip past to Burke. Now back to Thomas. Over to Kurowski for 3. Kicked out by Joe Kurowski. Pretty good crowd. Not the best looking crowd I've ever seen, but what do you expect when you get Cougars and Bobcat fans together? .524. First period, Miller over to Richard. Jarvis. Ball's into Castine. He's fouled by Thomas. Castine will shoot. We have Gabriel LeBlanc and Joe Cross in for Northeastern. Basket counts. Brandon Dupree shooting, fouls on Castine. Castine with the rebound. Flip to Jared Jarvis, back to Castine. Cats take it away. Thomas up to Kurowski. And Joe Kowalski ties the ball game. We have a Cougar timeout with 4:31 to go in the first period. Kenny Dubuque inbounds to Jarvis. Now to LeBlanc, back to Jarvis. And taken away by Thomas. Up to Kurowski. In and out. Thomas rebounds, puts back up. Kurowski to Burke, back to Thomas. And Gardner's on the line. Cross will shoot. Shooting 2. Fouls on Thomas, his first, team third. And it's a 6-4 ball game. Dupree rejected by Dubuque. Traveling. Number 31, Jacob Dubray in for the Bobcats. Joe Kowalski from the corner, a 3-pointer. And his team leads 7-6. Dubuque had Castine wide open on the side. You gotta see the court. It's good by Burke. And it's another 3-pointer, and it's a 10-6 Bobcat lead. Stolen by Kurowski. LeBlanc up for Cross. It's going to be too far. Cross tries to save it, and he does. Dubuque gets it. Now LeBlanc out front for Jarvis for 3. Off the rim. Castine tracks it down, keeps it in play, but he steps on the line. Green ball. 12-6 NAC leading Northeastern. Dubray to Dupree. Now Thomas with the ball. .44 Matt Garand in for the Cougars. LeBlanc with a shot. And Gardner comes down with it. And we have a foul. Foul on Garand, I believe. Thomas to Kurowski. Dubray on a high post, finds Burke, and Burke buries one. 15-6. 9 unanswered points. We'll make that 11 unanswered points for the Bobcats. Cougars led 6-4. 11 in a row for the Cats. Darren tries to get it to Castine. Gardner takes it, gives it to Kurowski. Castine throws it out to Jarvis. Jarvis banks it in. 14-8. They change it from 15 to 14. 14-8 the score. Travel. LeBlanc shot. It's rebound. Jarvis to Castine. Mike Castine scores. Foul on the shot. Thomas at the line. Rejected by Guerin. We're kind of blocked out from the scoreboard here, so the end of the period kind of snuck up on us. 14-10, Bobcats lead at the end of one. If you're wondering why we don't do the Cougar cheerleaders out on the floor, they rarely go out on the floor. Well, let's start a petition here to get the Cougar cheerleaders out on the floor doing some cheers. Bobcat ball. Thomas brings it down as we start the second period. Thomas with a three-pointer. And it's a 7-point lead for the Bobcats. Thomas strips it away from Chris Castine, lays it in. Jarvis to Mike Castine, finds Dubuque. 19-12. Thomas picks up the ball and lays it in. 9-point lead, Bobcats. LeBlanc with the ball. Reaching in on Karolski. Pass is good by Mike Castine. 21-14. LeBlanc goes for the steal, gets it. This is a layup. Let's see, 21, who's that? Andy Siskavich is in for the Bobcats. See if there's anybody else out there I haven't noticed. No, everybody's mentioned at least once. Kowalski with a shot, rebounded by LeBlanc. Dubray brings it back. Gets the ball to Kowalski and he lays it in. He's back to a 9-point lead for NAC. 5:46 to go, 30-second timeout, Cougars. Castine, nice look to Dubuque. Dubuque gets the rebound, misses. Thomas comes out with it. No travel. To Burke. Dupree, who got 32s out there. That's Jamie Gilmore. So Scavich will inbound it. Fouls on Richard. Thomas at the line. (25-14). We got just under 5 minutes to go in the first half. LeBlanc gets open and he buries it. Dupree puts it back up. It's good. After Gilmore kept it alive. Castine with the ball now. He finds Dubuque again. Castine draws the defenders and keeps his eyes open and finds Dubuque. It's about the third time he's done that. Pass is good by Burke. And we have a foul on Siskavich. Cross back in for the Cougars. Dubuque with the rebound. Dupree, and the foul will be on Castine. It's his second foul. Kowalski will bring it up. Dupree off the back of the rim. Castine with the rebound. Outlet to Jarvis. And Jared Jarvis plays it in. Another assist to Castine. Good heads-up play. Jarvis, seeing what's happening there, bolted down the floor. Timeout on the floor, 3:05 to go in the second quarter. Foul on Dupree. Dupree's second foul, cast iron at the line. The one is missed. Rebounded by Dupree. 30-21 to score. 2:47 to go, second quarter. Cast iron with the rebound. LeBlanc brings it up to Jarvis for three. Short. Korowski with the rebound. Nice move by Joe Korowski. Kind of like he's got 4 different gears that he can operate in. A foul on Cross. Let's see, 25. That's Mike O'Neill in the game for the Bobcats. Every once in a while somebody sneaks in and we don't notice them. Gardner's in. Dubray is back in. And we have Miller back in for the Cougars. Garand is in for the Cougars. And this is O'Neill at the line. Didn't hit the rim. LeBlanc into Miller. To Garand, excuse me, Garand. Stripped away by Korowski. Traveling called on O'Neill. Thomas back in, replacing O'Neill. It's good by LeBlanc. 32-23. Garand rebounds. Again to Dubuque and foul called. Foul is on Dubray. Now Ryan Delaney in for Northeastern. .119 to go, second period. 32-24, NAC leading Northeastern. Thomas with the ball. When Thomas hits, gives the team a 10-point lead. LeBlanc. Rebounded by Gardner. Rebounded by Delaney. LeBlanc will bring it up, guarded by Korowski. Traveling called. .27 seconds to go in second quarter. Miller will inbound it. Gets it to Delaney. LeBlanc off the back of the iron. Dubuque tries to keep it alive, gets the ball, but steps on the line. So the Bobcats leading by 10 will get it with 12.8 to go in the second quarter. Thomas brings it up. Oh, the first half comes to an end. Northern Adirondack leading Northeastern Clinton 34-24 here on Hometown Cable TV. Worth your support. When we come back, we'll tell you how many people on these teams are supporting Hometown Cable. Second half is underway. Mike Castine has scored for the Cougars. You'll have to take my word for it because it's not on tape. I was busy visiting with Gerald Roberts, Justin Gardner's grandfather here. Visiting, we weren't talking about Justin too much. He mentioned him a little bit, but his main topic was the installation yesterday of the new Bishop of the Diocese of Ogdensburg. And Gerald, one of the lucky people who were able to attend. And that's one of the events that we will be bringing to North Country viewers. Maybe it'll already have been seen by the time this game is shown. If not, watch for it. The installation of the Bishop. There's a basket for the Cats by Dupree. Back to a 10-point Bobcat lead. Castine sticks with it and draws a foul. And we want to take a moment. I said we mentioned how many viewer patron families we have. At the halftime, Rainey Rabideau came over with an envelope and a contribution from his daughter, the Rabbit, Lisa Rabideau. Well, we appreciate the Rabideaus. Rainey and Marcella gave us a contribution a couple of weeks ago, and Lisa, her contribution was hand-delivered today, and we certainly appreciate their continuing support of local television on Hometown Cable. We wish more people would catch on to the fact that it's supposed to be supported by local people, local television, local support. Just makes sense. Basket by Burt. Now take a look around, all these players, the green shirts and the white shirts. And when we come back, we'll tell you how many families are supporting Hometown Cable. It's white ball. Richard will inbound it. Now keep in mind that there's a lot of people out there whose families don't get Hometown Cable because the cable doesn't run down their road. Or you got Lion Mountainers, there's no cable in Lion Mountain. You got Albergers over here, no cable in Alberg. So there's people like that. But outside of that, I'm looking on the Bobcat side and on this JV team. I'm not sure if there's any. I can't say for certain that there's any on the Bobcat JV team that is supporting Hometown Cable. Dupree scores. And on the Cougar side, there's two. And I think at least one of those is overdue. Hasn't supported us in the last year, so. We don't get a lot of financial support here, folks, and I get tired of pounding that drum, mentioning it, but we want to at least mention it every game. It sinks into a few people. So if you want to see this programming continue, there's certainly no guarantee that it will if you don't support us. Basket's good by Burt. 45-30 the score. Castine at the line. Now Dupree back in. He replaced Dupree. That foul was Dupree's third. 4:40 to go in the third quarter. 45-30 is the score. Gardner with the rebound. Now Thomas. Korowski. Korowski to Gardner. Doesn't drop. It drops, but not in. Gardner's second shot is good. It's a 16-point Bobcat lead. LeBlanc brings it down. LeBlanc across. We're going to have a foul on Dubray. Jarvis to inbound it. Castine back to Jarvis. Off the rim. Rebounded by Castine. It's good. 46-32. Thomas will bring it up, guarded closely by LeBlanc. Now Korowski looks underneath, gets it to Burke. Korowski to Gardner. Gardner with a shot. Foul on Castine. Richard replaces Castine. That's Castine's fourth foul. Burke from the corner hits. 48-32. It's been about a 3-2 margin in the scoring for a good portion of the game. LeBlanc for the outside shot. Now Thomas brings it up. Travel. Richard banks it in. Casey Richard. Or I believe it's Casey. Yep. Burke to Dubray. Traveling called. LeBlanc keeps his dribble. Finds a cutting cross and goes across to the basket. And a foul on LeBlanc. Arb Guerin over there saying, all right, who wants pizza? Foul. There's Gardner's third. Dubuque at the line. Dubuque making an 8-point ball game. He does. And it's 48-40. Minute 40 to go in the third quarter. Stolen by Jarvis. Up to LeBlanc. Gardner's on the line. Pass is good. By LeBlanc. It's a 6-point ball game. Timeout. Burke into Karelski. Thomas. Back to Burke. Gardner has his pass picked off. Cross up to Jarvis. And it's a 4-point ball game. 50 seconds to go in the third period. It was 48-32. They had that 3-2 margin. It was 48-32, and now the Cougars have had a 12-point run, and it's 48-44. Garand will inbound to Jarvis, up to Dubuque. 2-second violation. The Cougar ball. LeBlanc brings it up to 3. No. Thomas. At the end of 3, the Cougars battle back, and they trail by 4 with 8 minutes to go. Burke into Thomas. Fourth quarter underway. Dubuque got a hand on it. Cougar ball. Cross to Miller. Cougars didn't force a shot. Good smart play. Jarvis now tries to get it to Dubuque. Cats take it away. Here's Karelski. Comes up short. Karelski gets it back. We're going to have a foul on Jarvis. Karelski will inbound it. Dubre to Thomas. Miller. To Jarvis. And Karelski kicks it out of bounds. Fans still arriving on this Saturday afternoon. Miller off the rim. Garand gives it to Cross. and the Cats pick it up. Burt to Thomas. Dupree. Dubray from Karofsky. Fouls on Dubuque. Castine in for the Cougars. That was Dubuque's second foul. And we have Siskavich back in for the Bobcats. Dubuque puts it up, Castine's there and puts it in. 51-46, 5-point lead, Cats. Dubray breaks free and nice pass lead from Thomas. 7-point Bobcat lead. Jarvis in the backcourt. To Castine. Now Dubuque. Castine rebounds. He's fouled. There are several Bobcats who I believe have not gotten in the game. At the JV level, everybody should at least get in the game. We got a Cougar who's not in the game, but hadn't gotten in the game at all, but he's recovering from illness. And maybe all the Bobcats are recovering from illnesses, but I'm a strong believer in letting the kids play. JV level shouldn't be overly concerned with winning. The timeout. Cats are up by 7, 5:51 left in the game. Full timeout. .551 remaining. Cougars trailing by 7 with the ball into Castine. To LeBlanc for 3. Too much spin on it. Off cross. Green ball. Burke into Gardner. Gardner has 4 fouls on him. Up to Dubray. Hold on Castine, that'll be his 5th. Foul's given to LeBlanc. Okay, so Castine is not fouled out. Castine off the glass. Rebounded by Dubray. Foul's called. Tough call. Tough call. Don James was closer than we were, but I didn't really see any hold. Dubuque with the rebound. Still a 7-point ball game. Dubuque to LeBlanc. Could be an offense. It is. Offensive foul on cross. Should have pulled up, taken a jumper. It's offensive call. 5:11 to go. Into Dubray. Now Karofsky. Gardner puts it up. Chastain with a rebound. Didn't really have the... It's not a good pass. Didn't really have his body behind that one. Just kind of lobbed it up there. Threw it up there. Cougars take it away. And we're going to have a foul on Burke. Foul is not on Burke. It's on Dubray. His third. Cross. His foul was his fourth. LeBlanc hits the first for the 1-and-1. 53-47. 4:43 to go. And drops them both in. It's a 5-point ball game again. Karofsky. Back out to Burke. Gardner may have traveled. He hits. Thomas back in for Siskevich. Jarvis shooting a second shot. Misses it. And rebound pulled down by Dubray. Thomas to Karofsky to Dubray. Karofsky for three. Thomas with the rebound. Knocked around of bounds by LeBlanc. Thomas will inbound it. Dubray goes baseline, misses the shot. Dubuque pulls it down. Jarvis to inbound it. Into LeBlanc. Keep wanting to call him LeBeau. Chastain with a tough shot. It's a 5-point game again. 3:44 to go. It's about, I think Cougars had it down to 4. Traveling called on Karofsky. Somehow I knew he'd get up and shout. Gardner. Now Thomas brings it up. Jarvis knocks it loose, right into the hands of Dupree. It's back to a 7-point Bobcat lead. Too much dribbling here. Just can't have one person dribbling like that and have your offense working. You gotta have the ball moving, like passing. You get somebody dribbling like that, usually something is wrong. Long two-pointer for LeBlanc. 57-52. Knocked loose by Cross. Bobcats get it back. Travel. .237, a lot of time left in this one in a 5-point ball game. LeBlanc.
5 seconds.
Blocking foul on Karofsky. It's his third, team 9th. Both teams have 9, so they'll be shooting 2 shots after this from every foul from here on in. Starting on the 10th. LeBlanc can make it a 3-point game, and he does. 57-54. Burke, he got an extra step on his takeoff there. And foul by Cross. That'll be his 5th. And he'll be gone. That's 5. .217 remaining, 57-54 is the score. Richard is back in. Burke misses the first. Misses them both. Richard rebounds, gets it to Jarvis. To Castine. Richard back to Castine, long 2-pointer. He hits. It's a 1-point ball game. 2 minutes to go. Dupree up to Gardner. Cougars taking some chances going for the ball, and ended up having to play catch-up. Probably a little too careless on the defense. When you got to play catch-up, that's what happens. Gardner scores and has a chance for a 3-point play. And he gets it. So Justin Gardner with his team back up to 4 points in the lead division. Cougars really need Castine rebounding and not the one taking the 15-footers. Karofsky, call for travel. Timeout, Cougars. Travel. 4-point ball game, 1:35 remaining. Ball comes into Gardner. Back to Burke. Karofsky to Dupree. Block. Travel called. I only call a jump ball there, did not call a travel. So the Cats get the ball and Dupree puts it in. Foul on Burke. LeBlanc will shoot. 1:13 to go here in the game. Brian Boyer calls a timeout. So we get to see the Bobcat cheerleaders again. a 4-point ball game. No foul. Bobcat fans find that hard to understand. Shot rolls it in by Dupree. Thirty-two and a half seconds to go. Cougar ball. 4-point lead for the Bobcats. .58 is the score. Jarvis will inbound to Guerin. Korofsky misses it. Jarvis gets it to LeBlanc. Dubuque keeps it. Castine open. Castine puts it in. It's a 2-point game. Jarvis fouls to stop the clock. 4th foul on Jarvis. Korofsky will shoot 2. If he makes it a 4-point lead, it'd be tough with 15 seconds left for the Cougars. Oh, he opens the door with that one. 15.3 seconds to go. Korofsky misses them both, but rebound is put up. And the Cougars call a timeout. Dupree put the rebound up. Fell short. Castine pulled down the board. And we get yet another cheer here by the Bobcats. .5 seconds, 2-point ball game. 3-pointer would win it, 2-pointer would tie it. LeBlanc with the ball. Jarvis underneath looking for Castine, knocked out by Korofsky. 1 second, Cougars kept it too long. Kept it too long. Took too much time off the clock. They need to try to... A foul. That was a foul. Foul. Ken Dubuque. Well, go to the line with no time on the clock. Needs to shoot 2. Needs to shoot 2 here to tie it. Little bit of pressure on old Kenny Dubuque here. That's it. The game is over. He won't take the last shot because it won't matter in the game. It won't matter in the game if you... But a nice comeback by Northeastern and a good job of hanging on by the Bobcats. 62-60 is the final. It's the only time these two clubs will see each other in the CVAC season, and they put on a good show for their fans. So that's the way it was. And CVAC Junior Varsity Boys Basketball, January 8th, the year 2000, 62-60. The Bobcats beat the Cougars here in beautiful downtown Champlain. You've been watching, and hopefully you're supporting Hometown Cable.